another wave would come up. And this happened like three, four, maybe five times over, I would say, about an hour. And now it was great. Greetings, beautiful woman. Welcome to Star Woven Goddess. I'm Keeraa, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you for spending time with me. I really appreciate the connection. So at the moment, I'm very much still building my business. It's brand new. So if anything resonates in this video, please subscribe for future videos and also head over to Instagram to follow, and if there's any posts that you like, so that you can receive more and go in more in depth in your sacred journey. So today then, I want to talk about the pain of the unseen woman. And I'm going to share some of my story here, but I know it will resonate with some of you. And I wanted to let you know that you are not alone, even though it feels like it at times. That others also experience this. And also, this was the motivation, well, part of the motivation for my new mission, for my mission and my new business, Star Woven Goddess, to support women just like you to reconnect within to their sacred self, their inner goddess, to the divine feminine, the great mother, because that is life changing. And I speak from experience here. So, to share what happened to me recently, I had a situation where just before the full moon, I was doing some journaling. I tend to do some journaling like around the full moon to release whatever is no longer serving me, and for the new moon to bring in what I'm looking to attract and pull in for me. So I was doing some journaling, and it was a couple of days before the full moon actually. I was doing it a bit in advance. I was just drawn to look at it now. And usually I would 2 or 3 days before, maybe 2 or 3 days after, but usually I would probably do it a little bit closer to the actual full moon. But the energies are still there, the energies are present. So I was very present. I was sat in the garden, I was on a bench, the birds were singing, I was surrounded by nature, the sun was shining, it was beautiful. And I almost went into this journaling in a quite a light-hearted way, like, let's do some journaling, you know. And I started started writing and what was coming through, and there were some specific things on there, and then I was focusing on and release anything that is no longer serving me, whether that's known or unknown, because often things are, in our blind spot, we don't know what's there. And within probably not even a minute, I just felt this wave rising up through me of emotion. And then it was full tears, like shaking my body, um, crying, sobbing, and it felt really deep, really like something had really come up that had been deep seated in there for a long time. Even my teeth were chattering at one point, where it was like, a child crying, where it feels so intense. And I was thinking, what's this about then? Wasn't really expecting that. And I must caveat here, it's quite unusual for perhaps something to happen immediately, but it goes to show the power of your intention and your focus, and also journaling, connecting that pen to paper and the sacredness of that. Um, but yes, it came up quite quickly, and I had no idea what was going on, first of all. But I just went with it. If it's there, it needs to come up. I'm asking for it to be released, and it's doing that. Didn't realize my microphone wasn't close to me then. Anyway, hopefully the sound's been okay. After a while, I got this just real sense of disappointment, exhaustion, and I even find myself saying these words, but this wasn't sort of coming through me consciously. It was like I just needed to express this. And it was, I'm exhausted of doing this all alone. I can't do it anymore all alone. And I very much have people in my life, uh, family, a few friends, but a lot of love in my life. So I'm not actually physically alone. I live with my family. So I'm not even, in the past, I lived on my own for like 12 years. And this is not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about physically alone. It was on a much deeper level. It was like, I'm not seen. I'm not fully seen. I'm not held, and I'm not understood. And a lot of this has been present since childhood, very different to a lot of members of my family. And yeah, throughout my childhood, I felt like I wasn't emotionally supported. Although, obviously, as a child, I didn't really know that that's what was going on. I just know that I felt so isolated, so different, like I didn't belong. And I used to cry myself to sleep a lot. Um, and my mum would say, like, what is it? Why are you so upset? And all I could say was, I don't belong. I'm not the same as everybody else. And yeah, it was such a strong feeling. So there was that. And I was already aware of that through a lot of work that I've already done. But something was still there. So that is now present in, current day. I wouldn't say that I am seen or held or understood still by, um, a lot of my family. Well, all of my family, really. There is one beautiful woman, beautiful soul in my life that does truly see me. And for her, I am so grateful. And by having her, and like I said, I'm truly grateful for her, but it almost puts a light up, even more so, to what is my predominant experience, that it's, lacking that aspect. Um, so I just leaned into this, went with it, realized it was really deep. I actually think it could even be some things from previous lives because it was so deep there. And I just surrendered and allowed it to happen. And when I was calming down, and I thought, okay, great, we can, move on from this a little bit, can integrate some of this. Well, another wave would come up, and this happened like three, four, maybe five times over, I would say, about an hour. And now it was great. And this happened like three, four, maybe five times over, I would say, about an hour. And now it was great because it meant that I could bring it through. I was outside on my own. I was in the perfect spot to like, let's get all of this out. Let's not just do the first wave, think it's done, and be carrying this for a long, long time. So I was really grateful for that. And actually, because I'm quite used to processing and integrating my emotions in this way, even whilst all that was going on, and like I've just described, it wasn't the most joyous of situations and of feelings inside, but there is a part of me that's saying, I'm so grateful for this. I'm so grateful that this has come up. But I don't want to focus too much on that because I don't want to take away from what I'm doing in that moment. And when it eventually, the waves kept coming and I just kept allowing it, allowing it, allowing it. And when it eventually, calmed and I felt more peaceful inside and I knew that I had allowed what was there that needed to come up. Wow, did I feel lighter? So much lighter and clearer inside. And I've actually done another video on the power of a woman's tears that also goes into a little bit more detail about this and how it is a clearing for your soul. It is really on a deep level. So if you're interested in that, please check out that video. So this was really just a sharing from me to you. And if any of you beautiful women feel similar, unseen, unheard, not held, not understood, I can really relate to that. And I know how challenging and how difficult that can be. And you could be surrounded by people and surrounded by love, but your soul is not being seen. Your true essence is not being seen. And that can be heartbreaking. And like I said, that was a real motivation for me to be in the position that I'm in now, starting Star Woven Goddess, to really support other women and to give that community space to other women and hold that sacred space for them and to guide them through their transformation and back to their truth and their power. So please follow and have a little look at Instagram. It is very new, so there's not much on there yet, but I'm obviously going to be continuing to build that. And I'm truly grateful for you watching today. So remember, Goddess, keep rising. The world needs your light. Stay true to you. Until next time.